I want to start off with this topic, and it's modification of child custody. So what that means is if you've already have a custody order in either a divorce case or where the court ordered something after a paternity action was filed, and there's already orders about custody and parenting time, and those orders have been in effect for a while, and you're seeking to change them, that would be a modification case, a modification of child custody. So, I've had this happen to a few clients over the years, and I want you guys to understand that before the court will modify your custody, you're going to have to show some sort of change in circumstances, and the language is going to be different. The laws are going to be different depending on where you are. I'm in Arizona, so I know there are people from all over the country who follow the Command the Courtroom YouTube videos. And I know there's people from different parts of the world. So you always have to check your local rules. Check your local rules, check your state rules, your jurisdictional rules, your procedural rules, because there's going to be language specific to where you are. But generally speaking, before a court is going to order modification of your custody case, you're going to have to show some sort of change in circumstances. In Arizona, it's a substantial change in circumstances. So we're not just talking like a little tiny change. You have to convince the court that there is a substantial and continuing change. And just like with the best interest factors that I talk about so much, I love the best interest factors. It's not one best interest factor that's the smoking gun in any case. The court looks at the cumulative effect of all of the factors. So in a modification of custody case, the court is going to look at the best interest factors. And by the way, if you haven't already downloaded the best interest checklist, go to Command the Courtroom right now and do that, because this is the end all be all when it comes to custody cases, the best interests of the children. And the checklist lists out all the factors that the court's going to look at. So when you're doing a modification, you have to show those factors to the court again and show that how they apply to your case. So it's not just one factor, and it's not one change that's going to make or break the case. I've had people who've come to me and they say, well, it was like 3 years ago that we had our first custody order entered, and it's 3 years later and the kids are older, and now I want a modification. In my opinion, that's not enough. There needs to be more than just the kids getting older. Another change in circumstances that you could add to that might be, hey, I got remarried and me and my new spouse have another child. Or, I got a different job and there are different work hours, and I'm available to spend more time with the children now. Or I moved closer, to the kids' school and I can spend more time with them now. Or my, ex-spouse or my ex-partner moved way far away. And so there should be a modification of child custody and parenting time. So you have to look for as many factors that apply to your case, and you have to throw them into the pot. It's not just one factor, it's a whole bunch. And that's what's going to constitute a substantial and continuing change in circumstances. So I hope that makes sense to everybody.